All right, Joe. So today we're going to be talking about how to build an AI phone dialer to get more business. So I have a client of mine who we're running Google ads for, and he was getting so many phone calls we had to delegate it to an AI essentially. And what we've built is we built an inbound receptionist. So it's an AI that will answer calls coming into him, and it'll collect details to schedule booking appointments, to schedule sales appointments. In this case, it's free estimates for lawn care, right? So we can check out the client. It's Mike's Lawn Service here in Knoxville. You can see I run this business profile, and we're using the phone number that I created for the AI agent. Now, in order to build this, there's a few things that we need. We need GoHighLevel and we need VAPI. So you can sign up for those below, but GoHighLevel is essentially going to be our automation platform. So here we can see all of the automations that we're going to be building to accomplish this. So first things first, you'll want to go into your calendar settings, and ensure that you have a calendar here. If you don't, go into connections, add new calendar, connect your Google Calendar, and you'll have one right here. Perfect. Next up, we want to go into VAPI. We're going to be looking at creating a new assistant and kind of walking you through it step by step. So we can start here, new assistant. And from here, there's a few things that we want to do. We want to go into integrations. So if you click here, you go to integrations. You want to scroll all the way down here and connect GoHighLevel. I think you can use this one, it's fine. You could just click sign in with GoHighLevel account and it'll connect your OAuth. Or you can use an API key. I just happen to do both. Next up, we're going to go to tools. So I use two tools for this. We have the GoHighLevel calendar check availability tool. So this is very important. So you're going to create tool, GoHighLevel calendar check availability right there, right? And you have to put the calendar ID here. This is where it's going to book the sales appointment, under which calendar, right? So we created this one with the ID of 5Q. Go back here, we can see 5Q. Second thing, I created an API request tool. So we go in here, API request, tool name, you can name it whatever, describe what it does, this tool books an event, and then the request URL. So this is the endpoint URL where the API request will be sent to. So in order to get this, we're going to pop back over here to GoHighLevel. We're going to go to automations, create workflow, and we're going to search for webhook. So on an inbound webhook, we're going to execute this workflow. And this is going to get us a URL. So we could test it out, put it in here. I like to use post. The rest of this you can kind of leave. All right, so once you've got your GoHighLevel webhook, your tool set up, now we're going to go configure the model to actually work. So you go back to the assistants, we can pop up the model behavior here, right? You can leave all of this the same. What is most important is the system prompt. This is kind of like black magic. You just have to play around with it until it works. And I've played around with it enough that I've kind of got it working. So I'm going to paste this. I've got this in the description if you want to use it yourself. But essentially, it's a prompt telling the AI to sound friendly. Tell them what they do, what hours they're available. I always say, always collect the date and time ahead of today, because sometimes it'll suggest times in the past. And then it tells it that the tool uses the ISO 8601 format. So we put that in there, and then we go to tools, and you select the tools that you built, right? Your API request tool and your check availability tool. And from that, you now have an AI assistant that you can talk to schedule appointments and go high level. So if we go over here to phone numbers, we can create a phone number. It'll give you free phone numbers, but it has to be within a specific set of area codes that they've defined. So you create the phone number, you go to assistant, select the assistant you just made, and bam, you're done. So now if you call this phone number, it takes like 2 minutes, but if you call it after it activates, you'll speak with your assistant and you'll be able to schedule appointments within GoHighLevel over the phone using an AI agent.